guess. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Markey.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely.
Hello.
Good morning. Amber Markey, City Council member.
Yeah.
Ward 5. Up late last night.
Not that late, actually.
Since you're, carrying a child with you, does City Council, move your chair for you? Help you upstairs?
Half of them have not noticed.
Oh, they haven't noticed?
Half of them.
It's amazing.
It is. It's very amazing, especially the two that sit next to me. Neither of them.
They haven't noticed a thing.
No. We tried. Deanna and I tried last night with one of them, and it just went over their heads, and they were so confused. They didn't even, nothing.
Does anyone come up to you and start, rubbing your belly?
No.
Yeah, that's awkward, right?
Yeah, it is, but no.
What's going on? Great to have you guys aboard. Yeah, Joel Minner. Joel, I can't wait for your intake on what Governor Newsom is doing here in Tennessee. Joe Quinners, yes, Virginia LT, yes, Winsome Sears for VP. She's amazing. I like her. Billy Toombs, good morning. John Doe. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Definitely leave your comments. Be a part of this conversation as we go over the local news here in Middle Tennessee. All right, Governor Newsom, buying these California pro-abortion ads in Tennessee. We're going to show you the actual ad itself.
Oh, okay.
And how it's over-dramatic and actually a lie.
I haven't seen it, so I didn't know this was happening.
Yeah, so if you do see this, maybe skip the ad. Here, let's take a look. So the premise is there's a girl, presumably in Tennessee,
okay,
who there's a word that rhymes with grape kit.
Okay.
Okay, algorithms.
Yeah.
Okay, so this grape kit is next to this girl in the hospital, and she's chained to the bed.
That's odd. Okay.
Take a look.
Doctor Statement, please.
Help! Trump Republicans want to criminalize young women who travel to receive the reproductive care they need. Don't let them hold Tennessee women hostage. Take action at righttotravel.org. Campaign for Democracy Group is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Okay.
The handcuffs makes me think she's like a prisoner, though, from a jail that, like when a prisoner in jail gets injured or something in a fight, they
or
take
pregnant.
They take them to the hospital, they chain them to the bed, and they have, security guards. But that's a whole different situation from what they're also trying to portray with the kid. I don't know.
Okay. Right, this is the grape kit.
Yeah.
Okay, right? So saying that she got pregnant from a grape.
Which, it wouldn't be that, because if ultimately when stuff like that happens and they have these kids, they actually swab the uterus and all that stuff to prevent that from happening. So it wouldn't lead to that if she's in the hospital with that kid.
So they're implying that she wants to get this grape child aborted, but because she wants that in Tennessee, they're going to lock her up. That's what they're trying to imply here. That's not what the bill says.
Yeah.
That's not what the bill that got voted into law says about. And then for the who bought this, righttotravel.org. Paid for by Campaign for Democracy Group, not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. Yeah, but Newsom is the ones pushing this.
Oh.
I mean, they're all connected. This is just so legally they can get away with being connected. This group right here. Mm-hmm. That's what that's about. Here, let's take a look at WKRN News 2 covering this.
Oh, they
And a video advertisement tied to the governor of California is fighting against a bill here in Tennessee. The proposed legislation would make it illegal for adults to help minors get an abortion without parental consent.
I mean,
despite that, the ad paints a
That's it, right?
Yeah.
No kids getting chained to a bed, a medical bed.
That's.
Imagine being that child actor. Hey, we got a gig for you. Hey, I got a really good job for you.
I'm sure the parents got a pay cut also.
Yeah.
For letting their kid do it.
Do you mind getting your wrists handcuffed to a hospital bed while we have grape kits surrounding you?
different picture of the bill. News 2's Tori Gessner explains what is true and false and why the bill's sponsor is firing back at the California governor.
Oh, Billy, propaganda machine, absolutely.
It's a 30-second ad paid for by a national political action committee launched by California Governor Gavin Newsom. But some of it is...
So, yeah, Newsom's launching this, right. They created it. He's out there, promoting it.
Maybe it's because he thinks in a weird, twisted way that... So, you know how Clarksville's been growing? We have a lot of people from California here.
Yeah, that's right.
They've all fled California. Maybe he's trying to appeal to those who are very left-leaning to come back because of this.
Here's what I think it is. I think it's all financial.
I mean, there's
I
an
think
aspect.
it's, hey, you spend this medical money here within our borders because we're broke.
Yeah, that too.
And
yeah,
we
that's why
need-
we come back.
Yeah, we need as much money as we can out of you people. What do you mean, you people?
misleading.
Trump Republicans want to criminalize young women who travel to receive the reproductive care they need.
It's advocating against a Tennessee bill that would make what it calls abortion trafficking illegal. Unlike what the ad shows, the young woman getting the abortion wouldn't be charged under the bill. The adult who helps them get the abortion without their parents' consent could be charged and sued instead.
This is a parental rights bill. This legislation prohibits an adult who is not the guardian or parent of a minor child from facilitating an abortion for that minor child.
Exactly. Exactly. It's that simple. Right.
The bill's sponsor, Republican Representative Jason Zachary of
Billy, I wonder why they're
Knoxville,
broke.
says the goal is to help empower parents. But some Democrats argue it would hurt children whose rapists are their parents.
Are you concerned that that's leaving that unemancipated minor on an island and putting a lot on a child's shoulders?
Here's the thing, too. And this never gets mentioned, and it should. So the percentage of pregnancy through rape victims is the smallest percentage of the entire group of who is getting abortions.
Yeah.
It really is. It's abortion is now being used as a contraceptive, and that's the majority of it. That's just the facts of it.
Yeah. I do know that they do have some numbers on how often they have like repeat women who've had more than one.
Yeah.
But then they stop counting after like 3.
That's crazy.
It's like, why don't you just keep track overall? I think that would be a better statistic to have.
Who not only was raped, but they were raped by a trusted individual,
Joe
and the
Quinter
only
goes less than
individual under this
1%.
bill who can give consent for them to get treatment.
If we put any other medical term, replace abortion with any other medical term, I would assume any parent in here would not allow their child to be coerced and taken by an adult.
Well said. And look at this with the one with the sign, kids deserve more, I guess. Why do they always look the same? I'm not mocking. I'm just making an observation. They all look the same. Because it's a cult. It is a cult.
Cross state lines to get any medical procedure.
Governor Gavin Newsom's post says Tennessee's abortion ban has no exceptions if you're raped. That's true. And Republicans blocked a bill earlier this month to allow abortions for children under age 13. Newsom also says there are no...
How many girls are getting abortions under 13? That's quite shocking.
It's very disturbing to even have that discussion. But yeah.
exceptions if you're the victim of incest. That's also true.
Don't let them hold Tennessee women hostage.
After seeing the ad, Representative Zachary fired back at Governor Newsom on social media, writing, quote, "The governor of California continues to deceive and gaslight, making it clear there are 0 criminal penalties against any pregnant minor young lady or woman." In Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.
Hey, good job on News Channel 2, actually.
Yeah.
I don't say this often for WKRN,
Okay. Yeah.
but good for them
Yeah.
that they actually called out the BS that's going on with this
Yeah.
Newsom ad that he's pushing. Huh. Yeah, what are your thoughts on it all? Do you think it's just financial, or do you think, he's just trying to get back people that's fled, or he's trying to replace people that fled California? Mm-hmm. Well, do you make a blue state even bluer? And in that process, does this state become more red? Interesting. What do you know? Put it in the comments. See what you got. Hey, also, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for being a part of the conversation.
Again, this.
Yes. Amber Markey's up for re-election. You got to vote for Amber Markey, Ward 5.
It's November. We got, I don't know, we're about to be March.
Yes. Time is flying.
Yeah.
Hey, the link is in the video description.
Sure.
Go check her out. She's awesome. And you got to watch her in the videos. We're about to play one of the session from last night.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Which, by the way, I love your hair like this. This is my new favorite Amber Markey hairstyle.
Sure.
It's the best.
I was just lazy.
No, it's what you got to do.
Put it up.
Hey, Wicked Good Sandwiches on Thursdays, by the way. 605 Cumberland Drive. It is Wicked Good Trivia. Not only is it amazing food, but it's amazing trivia. It's a game show. You're the contestant. Come on out. Bring the team. Family friendly. Yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll party with a purpose. Come join us. Thursdays at Wicked Good Sandwiches for Wicked Good Trivia. It really is a good time over there. They have these mozzarella rolls, these mozz rolls.
Okay.
Oh my God! So it's like an egg roll shell.
Yeah.
And it's lined with pepperoni, and it's stuffed with mozzarella. Oh my God!
Sounds interesting.
And they give you a cup of marinara sauce
To dip. Yeah.
So you got to split the mozz roll in half, and then the
the gooey cheese.
Yeah, the gooey cheese. So you got to scoop just the one half and then take a bite. And
Okay.
forget about it. Sorry. Let's see what we got.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
Yes, only one Clarksville City Council member votes no to increasing city taxes, and this was particular towards hotels, Airbnb, campgrounds.
Any type of lodging or dwelling for sleeping purposes.
Okay. That's a lot.
That's the short. Yeah.
That's
so
a lot.
Like you said, some of those are some of the ones listed here, but there's a lot more.
All right, so, and what's the reason for the proposed increase of this tax?
Well, there was two different things. One was an ordinance that did this increase, and then there was a second one that was a resolution creating a tourism authority. It's called the ACT Authority. It's like arts, culture, and tourism.
February 26,
and they are going to be in
2024 special
charge
session of
of
the
pretty
Clarksville
much the Roxy, the Customs Museum, and the Arts and Cultural Center, I believe. It's
City
like
Council
three different
is
things.
now called to order.
As of now. To start, but the mayor did express last night that this could grow to more entities around the city as well.
So, in order for that to happen, we needed funds to make that happen.
Yeah, because this authority...
Do we need this authority?
According to them, yes, because the authority will be responsible for taking out loans for the Performance Arts Center to build it, and as well as creating more of tourism to come into Clarksville and dealing with all that aspect.
Well, if you're... I'm just a little confused. If you're trying to create more tourism, then why would you raise the prices of hotels? Because, I mean, if you raise the taxes on the people that own the hotels and Airbnbs and stuff like that...
they pass it to the consumer.
Every time.
Yeah.
So that's my only concern with this. This is going to increase the prices.
Yeah. And then in theory, again, if they are... what's it called? If this authority actually does bring in tourism, in theory, there's more people in the hotel, so they have more money to pay for it.
Okay.
And it's how it on paper works. But I just don't
People to speak
think
against. Is there anyone in the audience that
timing
wishes
is
to speak
good.
in
The
favor
economy
of
and
Ordinance 70?
I don't know tourism.
Well, another
Anyone in the
thing
audience
is,
that wishes to
all
speak?
this information, show me that binder.
Oh, well, I have it open to the ordinance.
When
but
were
I
you
don't know.
given this binder?
It was Thursday. Although to be fair, I wasn't there on Thursday, but all this stuff was uploaded to my iPad.
Yeah.
So I still had it
Yeah.
Thursday on my iPad.
Okay. And you guys had to read it all, go through it all,
Yeah, over the weekend.
talk to your constituents, your constituents.
I didn't.
Because I mean,
'cause-
at the end of the day, you represent Ward 5.
yeah,
So,
but
so you had all that time from Thursday to
Afternoon.
Monday last night to read that entire binder,
yeah.
then form some type of way to communicate with your constituents to see what they say about it, get feedback from them, especially the Airbnb owners in your area.
Well, that's what I was kind of trying to ask about. Was
This is a kind of a quick turnaround to get, from here's the information to here's a vote.
for the city council? Yes.
Yeah.
From what I'm told, behind closed doors, they've already had some meetings, which obviously not with city council, but with the mayor and
Yeah.
some of the hotels and people. But I was trying to ask last night about how many of them, because it seems more like they did have meetings with the larger hotels. We have like 44 hotels here. But again, this list encompasses a lot of more entities that I don't know if they were ever reached and what their opinions was and stuff.
And Karen and I rarely agree, but she was asking for a postponement of
Yes.
this vote. Right. Like, I'll never agree with her stickers or understand why the state of Michigan is on her laptop here, but in some type of quail. I don't know.
I think it's just a little bird.
But
I
yeah,
don't know.
she was saying, yeah, hey, we kind of just got this, and I didn't really get a chance to talk to all of my constituents on this.
Yeah, and it was a lot of information.
So she asked for a proposal. Stacy says, no, we should vote on this now.
Yeah.
What was Stacy's reason for why we should vote on this now?
We knew it was coming ultimately, and it's like we
reach out to
kind
her
of did.
and
There
talk
was
to her and get the
there was
specifics,
a
as well as
notification
attend the
sent out
workshop
to
last
us.
week, in which she
But
did
the
a
actual
presentation.
information that you
Yeah,
got
the
right
binder
there
we didn't get the
was
binder till
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah,
And
we were
as
just
a-
told that we were
That's
having
a little
this
quick.
meeting based
says
on
that there is a second reading that will
the
have to
Performing
be done
Arts
to the
Center.
ordinance,
That's all we knew.
and that will be held
And Wanda Allen
next
was
week.
kind of like, yeah, hey, I kind of just got this information too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you three.
Or is that the new total?
Yeah, by the way,
That
you
is
look great. This is how you
4%.
got to do your hair every time.
That's allowed.
Even Wallace Red was
That
noticing.
would be a
Oh.
city tax. The other is a county tax.
Okay, and what I'm
Now, you bring up a good point here, too, because there's a city tax and a county tax on these hotels, Airbnbs, campgrounds, all
Yeah,
this
that's what
other
I was
stuff.
trying to also understand how much they would now be paying.
So it's currently
At
8%.
Yes.
This would be an increase of,
4% to make it 12.
so it'd be 12%.
Yes,
How much in county tax do
They
they have
already
to pay?
they paid 12.5
So they already pay 12.5.
county.
So at the end of the day, this would be a
Sure.
total of 24.5%
I'm pretty
in taxes.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I think I just wanted to double check.
Yeah,
'cause I know
yeah, because
that,
that it seems pretty high.
yeah, it sounds like it.
Because if it's 12 and 8, it's at 20% already. Now you're asking for 20.
Second.
Justin Nichols, no new taxes. Read my lips. Joe Quinters, they just want a bigger piece of the pie. Nichols, taxation is theft. Quinters, Clarksville is trying to be the next Nashville and Memphis. Time to move to another county. Joe Quinters, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't do it. Joe Quinters, Kentucky, here I come. Nah, Joe, you don't want to pay those. They got some property tax over there and income tax you don't want to pay. I hear you. That's why it's good to talk about this stuff.
It's
Now, this tax isn't for, like, Joe Schmo Padula, who just has
Okay.
a house, right?
no.
Right.
Okay, so sorry. County is also 8% with 12.5 that they collect from the county goes back to the city's general fund. So we also get a cut of the county's amount.
Okay.
But it's
The
theirs
city
is-
does. City of
the city
Clarksville.
does. Yeah. So county is currently 8%. We are also 8%, but now we're going to 12.
Okay. So in total,
It's
it's
gonna
going to be about 20.
21%,
Yeah.
22,
Right.
something
Yeah.
like
Interesting.
that. Do they pay now?
They currently pay 8%.
Okay, so then this is an additional 4 on top of the 8, Sorry, so it'll be a 20%. total of 12.
Yes.
Okay. And then
What did you write down there? Did you write?
I just wrote the 12.
Okay.
That because I had the numbers of the percentage, so
See,
I just wrote that out.
Me, I would have done a fake note.
A what?
I just would have done a fake note, as if I was like I knew I was talking about.
Okay.
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, you're right, Mayor."
Okay.
Right. Let's see. So this goes on. Joe Shekinab.
He was asking about the resolution. So,
Yes.
about the board who has authority over it and that type of information, which the only authority city council will have over this board who can take out loans on behalf. I guess not. I don't know. They can take out loans again for bonds. We don't really get a say in it. We can't approve anything of that they do. The most they will do for us is inform us and update us on what they're doing.
So, and Wanda brought up a good point. Wanda Allen.
Yeah.
There was no Wanda Smith.
No,
And
not
no
last
DeJuan
night.
Little.
No.
What happened to Wanda Smith? Was there a no mask mandate policy and she was upset?
No idea.
Okay. So Wanda brings up a good point. The people who are going to be on this board is in that binder, and you're voting on this
That was
too.
the resolution, yeah.
Right. And one of the people's qualifications,
It was kind of odd.
I really like people or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
It was a special
No.
skill.
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
listed it. It was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
okay.
It was just it seems rushed. That's all.
As I
Yeah.
And same thing. The guys from the museum and the
Yeah, at the very end, he was very upset about the situation.
yeah, he was like, I don't know about this. My team don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, he said, I just found out about it.
Right.
And there was 50 pages he had to read.
And then this guy, he's with the
Gateway,
symphony, right?
yeah.
The music people. I'm so professional. The music people. And he was like, yeah, no, I love the idea, but
They're not included currently. That's when the mayor did mention that it has the potential to expand to other
that's right.
groups in the city. Right now, they're starting it off with city-funded groups like the Rock.
as this great idea.
But then, yeah, Deanna McLaughlin stepped in and said
Yeah.
this will be
Anyone
for.
other people, yeah.
Seeing none, any member of council have a comment? Councilperson Allen, you're recognized.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
So, I know in the past and I understand that the resolution has already passed and everything like that, but I know in the past
Music
we
Man, yes.
have actually sat there and we have had opportunities to ask questions to the people that were going to be on our boards. And I'm looking at the special skills and everything of all these people, and I
great.
don't see
Yeah.
anybody that has really experience with the arts. Not a lot anyway. We're putting this board.
Like, hey, I got a degree from OSMP in performing arts or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How about something like that? But
Into the hands of
We
people
didn't
that say
get any
things like,
information on them. I'm looking at their
you're
application.
checking at it right now.
Yeah, and all it gives me is their name, email, phone number.
Hey, is this all public? Do they upload this to the website? All of this stuff? And shouldn't it be?
I don't know if it's on the website, this whole packet.
I think the whole
'cause there
packet
is
should
some
be in PDF format. You block out if you got
The-
social
yeah.
security numbers or something.
Yeah, there's no social security, but it's just like basic employment status, title, position.
But if
their
these people are
skill
going to be
sets, that's
getting
it.
taxpayers' dollars, I mean, that kind of stuff.
Well, from what I understand, the 7 board members
Uh-huh.
don't get paid; it's volunteer, but they are getting together to hire the head person in charge.
That
and
will be getting paid.
That will
Right.
be a full-time position.
like
Check this out.
for their special skills.
Wanda.
And this is nothing against
Alan.
this person, but it says, I love people, I make things happen. That's the special skill.
Yeah, that was the only.
I want to be on the board then. How do I get on the board?
I mean,
I want to be on this board. I have special skills. I'm very motivated, and
Yeah.
I like to help people.
yeah.
Joe Quinter says, thanks for sticking up for fighting for us, Amber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hey, you're the only one that voted no. And now
On
it
that
goes
one.
and now it goes next week.
yeah, next week will be the second reading
And
on
that'll
it,
be
and
the
then
final
it becomes
vote.
official. Yeah, because so part of the reason they said that they kind of rushed it on our side
Yeah.
because they told us they've been working on it for some time, which that's fine, that's fair.
Why
but
didn't
on
Karen
our
vote
side,
no though? Why'd she abstain? That's the worst.
She said she just didn't have enough time to to make a
All right.
informed
I get it.
decision. So she abstained. She said she wasn't necessarily against it, but she just felt that it was rushed and she wanted more time to be able to really read it.
Justin, Justin goes, it used to be live, the meetings. This was live. This was live last night.
Yeah, last night on YouTube.
Yeah,
is where they do the live videos.
Right. They don't do them on Facebook anymore? Or?
No, they had a lot of problems with Facebook.
I should talk to them. I'll take some of your tax dollars, some of my tax dollars. I'll fix all their streaming problems.
Yeah.
Right, and I'll add like sound effects and everything, and I'll add like DJ stuff to it. You know, that'd be great. Every time Wanda Smith takes her mask off.
I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Yep.
Unless you control the cameras.
Every time Dewan Little doesn't show up.
Oh, well, you always see it because it's a blank white box.
Why does he never? I got to get him in here. He was supposed to be here last week, but we
really?
The week before, but yeah, it just didn't work out.
Well, I mean, his attendance. So.
Yeah. No, it was my fault. It was my fault. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Mayor Joe Pitts. I think I think we should do that.
Yeah.
So next week we'll find out.
I mean, honestly, with the way that looks, I don't see it changing.
Why don't you start bribing these people?
Who's bribing?
With pies and envelopes underneath them filled with cash.
I don't have cash.
No, you get it from the hotel people and the Airbnb. Don't you know how to do corruption?
No.
And this is why you need to vote for Amber Markey.
Yeah, this is why I'm bad at.
Okay, this is why. Right. Yeah, no, I should live stream, Joe Quinters. You're absolutely right.
You should do a live stream to the live stream, like those YouTube
Yes, a
influencers.
reaction.
They're just
Okay, you know what? When's the next one?
This Thursday is the executive, but we're gonna vote next week.
I know,
So
but
the next week one will probably be
Wicked
better.
good trivia on Thursdays. That's the only problem. I know. I would love to do those. I really would. Because I would make.
You can do them after the fact.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Okay, that's a good point.
Get to the good parts.
Yep. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
That'd be an interesting addition.
Yeah, Amber, we got to do that. I want to live stream a reaction video to a City of Clarksville sessions.
Sure.
Waterdogs.scuba.com. So, Water Dogs, they just did this awesome deal with the Clarksville Country Club.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. They're going to be doing scuba diving in their new updated $1 million renovated pool.
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely check out waterdogs.scuba.com.
Nice.
And the weather's getting good now, huh?
It is getting warmer.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Well, lots of rain. April showers.
That's right.
Up.
They bring May flowers in March.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Early start.
Yeah, Joe is from Jersey. They know about political corruption. He can teach you. Yes, I'll fill you in.
Okay.
All right? Atlantic City style. Too easy.
I saw this.
This is
Feed me all night long.
this is setting off some red flags. Injected produce. I'm sorry, vaccine injected produce.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Well, here, let's take a look at a potential bill here that will prevent them from injecting tomatoes with polio vaccines.
They're talking about tomatoes and lettuce. Lettuce is a multi-billion-dollar industry in America.
Yo.
It's crazy. Americans like lettuce a lot.
That's who you get to pay for your corruption, is the lettuce industry. Okay? But yeah, we're talking about polio vaccines, COVID vaccines. Well, COVID's not a vaccine, that's a treatment. Polio vaccine is a vaccine. Let's just be honest here. Here, let's take a look at News Channel 5.
Well, it's something a lot of us have never thought about. Vaccines in the fruits and vegetables you get at the store. Some lawmakers say it could be a reality soon, and they're looking to create some new rules to keep Tennesseans safe. Tony Sloan is live from the state capitol to tell us more about this legislation. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ben. Well,
Tony Sloan is very tired, by the way.
He seems tired.
Yeah, he's very tired. He's like, I just wanted to sleep in today.
I think I've seen him before.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, he's good. I like Tony.
Okay.
So Tony Sloan wanted to sleep in and did not want to do a story about produce being injected with vaccines.
Hey, good morning, Ben. Well, we want to make it clear that there are no vaccines in your lettuce or tomatoes when you go grocery shopping right now.
Yeah, right
But
now.
lawmakers
Right now.
say it may be a question of when, if not if. Now, Representative Scott Sapicki says researchers in
Yeah, he's tired. He's tired. Poor guy.
California have perfected putting vaccines into certain
John,
foods.
I know.
So he's
What
crafted
idiots
a
are coming
bill
up
to
with
make sure that you know whether you're picking up a tomato with a
Absolutely.
vaccine in it or not. As an example. Now, basically,
I can't believe we're at this point. We are at this point.
It's weird.
This is too much. It's time to take it over.
Beehives. I like bees.
I'm about to grow my own food and get a beehive on my property. Joe Quinners.
We want to get bees, but I'm not sure how that'll work
No,
for us.
no stocking cap. You know how you kill wasps, right? Wasp nests. The wasp's
Spray?
nest.
What-
Cup of gasoline. And just
Oh.
put it on the ceiling. Let it cover the entire thing.
Oh,
And they all drop instantly.
I mean, if you can reach them, sure, but.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what? That's a good point.
But I'm
Right.
gonna spray them from afar
Right.
and run.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, check this out.
he says that this is a consumer protection bill that will make sure you know what you're buying. He says before this comes to Tennessee, there needs to be safety measures in place to protect you when you shop for yourself. and
Yeah,
your
this is
family.
crazy.
If you're going in to buy tomatoes and there's a
I think I saw this part of the clip.
Like, is this just Big Pharma just trying to make more money?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Whose idea this is? This is just insane.
This is insane. Insanity.
Produce isn't even that good these days.
No.
Like it's underripe. It smells like cardboard.
I don't want it to taste like polio.
Yeah. Right now we know what it tastes like, huh?
and there's a polio vaccine in there, that you are aware of what you're buying has a polio vaccine.
Oh, my God. Could you-
Tomatoes.
Like you when you shop for yourself and your family.
But
If you're going in to buy tomatoes and there's a polio vaccine in there, that you are aware of what you're buying has a polio vaccine. The problem you have is if it's not treated as a pharmaceutical, being the size and difference between you and me, how many tomatoes do I have to eat to get the proper dosage versus...
And not only that, but you know, people eat tomatoes all the time. So after you have your dosage,
Right.
you stop eating tomato for the year or forever.
I
Like, how
love
does that work?
tomatoes. I do the whole thing. I eat the vines on the tomatoes.
Okay.
It's chewy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, too. What if you have an allergy to some of these vaccines, which a
yeah,
lot of
that
people
too.
do, and you pick up a tomato and all of a sudden you're paralyzed?
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is crazy talk.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're at this point. I can't believe we didn't lead this with this story. Stupid Gavin Newsom.
how many tomatoes that you have to eat, and if you eat too many, do you get a overdose?
Look at
Yeah.
Joe Quinters. Polio peas, anthrax apples, COVID cucumbers. Yeah, he brings up a good point here, what Amber brought up earlier.
And if you eat too many, do you get a overdose?
It's true. Fair question.
So it's raising
Good
a
morning,
lot
Tony.
of questions. Representative John Ray Clements questioned whether having vaccines in fruits and vegetables is legal in Tennessee.
I mean, if it's not something written down saying no, then people assume it's legal.
This should not be illegal.
Yeah.
This should not be up for chance where you're just picking fruits
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you got the friggin', you got the COVID cucumbers, as Joe Quinter says.
And if not, is the legislation necessary? Sapicki says having something in place is better than not.
Agreed.
The protection passed its latest House committee vote just last week. But of course, we'll let you know what happens.
Yeah.
But something...
Yeah, vote to outlaw this. I'm on the same page as Nichols and everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, look at how they're pushing this, too. This is such propaganda.
Welcome to the Science Whisperer channel, where we share micro-learning videos. Are edible vaccines the future of immunization or just a passing trend? Let's find out. Edible vaccines are vaccines that are delivered through consumption of certain food or plants. They offer potential advantages like easy administration, cost-effectiveness, and increased accessibility.
Oh, I got another one. Tetna tomatoes. Yes, Tetna tomatoes. What's a good one with B? Botulism bananas. Is botulism?
It wouldn't work in bananas.
Okay, no.
And that's not
Yeah, you're right.
a
You're
vaccine.
right. Yeah, I'm a dummy.
One example is the banana vaccine, which could be used to combat diseases like hepatitis B.
No, I don't have hepatitis B. When I grab a banana,
Yeah.
I don't have to think, man, is there a hepatitis B vaccine in here?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Edible vaccines have been successful in animal trials, proving their effectiveness in producing immune
Ebola
responses.
granola.
They can also
Joe
be
Quinn is
designed to
over there on a roll
target
today.
specific regions.
He's great. Billy Toombs, just when I thought I'd heard the stupidest thing ever, our government says, hold my beer.
Yeah.
So true. And look, they're like, oh, it works on animals. Yeah, because the animals don't get to pick and choose. You feed the animal. You go, here, try this one. Oh, this pig's got polio? Hey, polio pig. Here, have the polio piece.
Or communities
Polio pineapple might taste good, though. Yeah, I do like pineapple.
addressing regional health concerns. There is ongoing research to ensure the safety, quality, and efficacy of edible vaccines.
Look at this propaganda.
However, there are still several challenges to overcome
What are
before they
those
can be widely
challenges?
implemented.
What are those challenges?
Regulatory approval, public acceptance,
Politics,
and
apparently,
distribution
what they're
logistics
arguing is
pose
the challenge.
Look at that. People are the challenge.
Yeah.
Wow.
So their vaccine is perfect, but it's us.
Yeah. Right. Yo, be careful. This is what's going on right here in Tennessee.
significant hurdles. Efficiency of vaccine delivery and stability of antigens in edible vaccines are...
I love tomatoes. If I overdose on polio tomatoes, okay, tuberculosis tomatoes or whatever, okay, it's not right. It's not right. This ain't good. Don't feed me. Don't feed me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah. They use the AI for the talking, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point, Billy.
At that
Right.
point, it's grow your own food.
Yeah. You grow your own food, right? Or at least try.
Most of it. Yeah. We were planning on expanding the garden this year, and then now this is coming up. It's like, maybe we should double it.
Double it. Double it. I'm buying from you, okay?
Oh, sure.
I don't know where I'm going to get the money from, but I'm buying from you.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll exchange for corrupt votes.
Oh,
all right. I'll talk to Deanna McLaughlin. Okay?
For what?
Yeah. Okay?
But she's wore tooth, though.
Yeah. No, but we'll get her vote on this resolution.
Oh.
Yep.
You're going to need more votes.
I'll talk to Wallace Red.
Okay.
Okay? See this? Red ball?
Yeah.
Wallace Red?
Okay.
You know how to vote. You vote with Amber Marquis. Got it?
Jesus.
Okay? DeJuan Little. The one and only. I'll make sure he shows up to vote the right way.
He should be there.
Yeah. Oh, he will now.
Oh, okay.
As long as you give me non-vaccinated fruits and vegetables. What's up, KG? Yeah, Ebola eggplant. Yes. Yes, Ebola eggplant. I don't want to eat Ebola eggplant. I just want eggplant parmesan. And that's another thing, too. What about cooking with foods and other things?
Oh, does it deteriorate the vaccine?
Or does it spread to when you're making pasta sauce? And then you make pasta sauce for an entire family. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing with this? Calm down, government. Calm down, Big Pharma. You got enough money. Wow. It's getting me upset.
Yeah. Because
I don't like getting upset. Because if I get upset, then Stacey Streetman is going to vote like Amber Marquis.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Blondie? Okay?
Why did you grab a white ball?
Well, this is Wallace Red. Here's Stacey Streetman.
Okay.
Here, do you have a yellow pen? I'll draw a yellow hair.
Oh, my God. All right.
All right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, if we don't want taxes for tourism, we don't want it. Right. Yeah, we don't want taxes for tourism. We don't want friggin' taxes. We don't want produce filled with vaccines. Stop it. I can't believe we're talking about that here in Tennessee.
It's something else, right?
More, you know what? I'll tell you what. So at Shelby's Trio, you know, they got 3 levels. They got Joe's Garage. They got
Yes.
Trattoria di Cats. They got the rooftop, Skyline 500. None of their food or drinks have vaccines in it.
Okay. That they know of.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know. I told them, listen, if I'm going to do my game show here on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock, I don't want any vaccines. I don't want aloe in anything. All right? Get it out of here. Right, so you're safe to eat and drink at Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. It's a damn good time. Just ask KG in the comments. Absolutely.
So for Justin Nichols, I know they're like, why do they not ask citizens of Clarksville what we want? So what I've been told from a legal perspective is that the law assumes that residents know the law and know what's going on. So they just don't.
Here's what I would do if I was Mayor Pitts. Okay? Mayor Joe Pitts. Mayor Joe Padula. Okay? When stuff like this happens, first of all, I've posted all public. And then I'd go to Clarksville chats and all that other stuff where everyone loves bitching.
Yeah.
And I'd post a link there. And then I'd be like, what do you think?
Well,
read it. Read it. Then tell me what you think.
Yeah, I mean, that is one perspective, but I have noticed there are some people who have attempted similar things to that, and it doesn't get any traction on like some of those big sites that have thousands of comments and stuff on something important. Nobody like looks at it, so I don't know why.
Another thing is what's in that binder.
Yeah.
I do believe should be available on the City of Clarksville website.
Yeah, I haven't checked, so I don't know for sure if it is or isn't.
Yeah, we can
I'm
find that
sure
right
that
now.
there's public records request as well, but that's a whole different aspect.
Cityofclarksville.com. Clarksville.com. There we go. Yeah, just put it on the upcoming election. Do you want a tax increase, yes or no? And this is specifically
more complicated than just putting it on. Like you have to have a certain percentage of people.
Good morning,
to
Joe.
sign a petition to just even get it on the ballot, and they attempted it with consolidation a couple years ago, and got it on the ballot, but that took a bit of effort. So if there's a group out there who wants to try something like that, I mean, everybody's welcome to do so.
Yeah, what they need here is a tab that says "up for vote." Okay, and then
that'd be interesting,
right?
Well, they do post under the city council side the upcoming agendas, but those are posted like 40 hours before the meeting. So,
no, I want. I'm gonna have to talk to them. Not only am I gonna start DJing the sessions, but yeah, we're gonna manage their website.
I know
too.
the ordinance and the resolution that we voted on are on the website. I know that for sure. Because it's part of the agenda, but all the rest of this information in the binder, I don't know.
Yeah, right. I'm talking about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it all. Selfish. Me now. That's it. They're trying to put vaccines in our produce. I'm done. Mailouts are simple and underutilized, in my opinion. I throw them out.
It's just they cost money.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
I mean, everything does, but.
All right. Let's go off for the California sending pro-abortion commercials into Tennessee and vaccines and our tomatoes and pineapples and kiwi. Taxation. Let's talk about high-speed chases.
Oh, okay.
Those
are always fun.
I can't stop watching them. Why
I mean,
is
they
that?
are interesting. There's a lot of them on YouTube.
Yeah, I get stuck down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, some of them last a long time, too. So
when I dream now, I dream in body cam, okay? In police body cam.
All right.
In my dreams is like the date on the top right corner with like the serial number of the camera. It's amazing. But this man on the run, he gets away from the cops. About a week later, they spot him again. And the cops have pulled over another car. This guy drives by them, revs his engine, and then takes off. Right. Williamson County. Let's take a look.
Thank you, Mark. An ex-con currently serving 6 years probation for evading arrest is back behind bars in Williamson County. Good evening and welcome to News 2 at 5.
What's up, Haley?
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Andy Cordan shows us the dramatic arrest you'll see only on News 2.
Thursday, February 8th. Deputies attempt to stop William Mannery in this pickup truck. He refuses, speeding away.
There he goes.
He's on the opposite side of traffic.
Say it again.
Okay, no, never mind. It looked like he was on the opposite side of traffic, like going the wrong way.
Stop William
He was
Mannery
at
in
one
this
point.
pickup
Oh,
truck.
okay.
Yeah.
He refuses, speeding away.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I found an opening.
After some dangerous driving, the
this is
chase is
fast.
called off.
He was outrunning me. I had to slow down when he hit a guardrail.
It's now a week later.
Uh-huh.
This is the moment that deputies spot Mannery again on
Check this out.
I-840. After he allegedly drives by officers gunning his engine.
Hey, is that Ford? Here we go. We gotta go.
He's just looking for attention.
The one cop with the body cam that we're watching the body cam goes to the other cop who's doing the traffic stop, conducting the traffic stop, and he goes, hey, was that Ford from last week? And whoever this is like, I'm out of a ticket. I'm out. Good. See ya.
Here we go. We gotta go.
I gotta go.
Is that Ford, dude?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
often
go,
you have
go.
a guy that you've chased, that you've let go, and he
Andy
comes
Cordan.
back and revs his engine saying, hey, cops, here I am.
You know, that is kind of odd.
The chase on 840
Yeah,
is
that's what I
dangerous.
mean. He was like
with
looking for
speeds quickly
attention.
Yes.
reaching more
Instead of staying low.
He's an a-hole. Right, this is an a-hole.
Narcissist.
This is a narcissistic a-hole.
Yeah.
Right. Pray for this man. He needs it.
with speeds quickly reaching more than 100 miles an hour.
We're still heading eastbound. Speed's 105.
Once into Rutherford County, the ex-con turns onto a country road.
Wrecked out.
Oh.
That's where he
Down
crashes.
goes Frazier.
Watch that again as
Yeah, that's a
Mannery's
tough crash.
2008 Ford F-150 rolls off the road.
Oh, and this was
Mannery
insecure.
manages to
Yep.
push out of his truck.
Oh, he's running.
Where are you running? You're on a straight road. He should have gone into the wood line.
And-
Might
and-
have had a little bit better of a chance.
And he's not very athletic. And you're right,
That's
Amber.
true.
He should have went into the wood line. Right. But he's going down a straight
straight.
road. And look what's happening as we speak.
Yeah.
He's falling. Look, he falls.
Manages to push out of his truck.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands now!
Then
Don't.
stumble down the road.
Don't you move! I will tase you!
Deputies give chase.
Well,
A taser is deployed.
Did they miss?
It's ineffective.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now!
After a brief skirmish,
Give me your hands! Give me your hands!
William Mannery is handcuffed.
128, one in custody.
You know, Williamson County isn't the place to bring your crime, keep it somewhere else. We're looking for you, we're watching for you, and we're going to do everything that we can to stop you from breaking the law.
Mr.
Good.
Mannery is currently here in the Williamson County.
Tennessee, y'all. Tennessee. Keep your vaccines out of our food. And keep your pro-abortion commercials out of our advertisements.
County Jail. He's charged with a slew of felonies, including
slew.
evading arrest. I'm told he's also wanted out of Rutherford County. Andy Cordan, News 2.
I love me a good high-speed chase. So thanks for letting me do that, Amber.
They're dangerous, though.
Of course. Ever been in
It's-
one?
No, I watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, true. What's the fastest you've ever driven?
I don't know. Whatever, 80. That's a speed limit in Texas along the border.
That's the
actually.
fastest you've ever been? Come on, be honest.
Yeah.
No, come on. You could be
I don't
honest.
drive. My
I know
husband
it's an
drives.
election. I know it's an election year, okay?
No.
Tell me. Was it 90?
No.
Did you do 100?
No.
Come on.
I don't think I've ever hit 100 out of ever.
I've did a buck.
Okay.
Did a buck before.
That's
When you're at that speed, the slightest turn of the wheel, you're in the next lane.
Oh.
It is. Don't do it. Especially you're pregnant, right?
Yeah.
Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Please do so now. It helps out a lot. It really does. You may not think it does anything, but yes, if by clicking like and leaving comments and sharing this, it really makes a boatload of a difference. Justin Nichols been 120 miles an hour?
I mean,
Nichols. That's crazy, man. Yeah, what's the fastest you guys have ever driven? Amber Marquis. November.
it's November.
Yeah. Her link's in the video description. Definitely hit her up. Give her a shout out. Be like, hey, thanks. Thanks for what you're doing.
Yeah.
How can I help to support you? Right. Drag strip. What you do in your personal time, Justin Nichols? None of my business. Hey, tonight,
Drag strip. Okay, fair enough. Drag strips. Yeah.
I don't pay money for that.
Oh.
I don't pay money for non-drags to strip. So Tuesdays at Old Dave's Brew House, which is the Old Tennessee Valley Brewing Company on Lowe's Drive, well, we do adult trivia. It's not like offensive or anything. They just don't want kids around. So come on out. Leave the kids. Bring the team. Tuesday at 7 o'clock tonight. All right, here we go.
What is local? All right.
What is Cabin Row in Montgomery County?
I'm not sure.
I believe it was where the slaves lived.
Oh.
Right. I might want to go. We should go check this out. You like exploring and hiking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should do this. It's good for the
Okay.
It's good for pregnant people.
Sure.
Hiking, they say that.
Okay. Where's this little house at?
Let's take a look. Here's a News Channel 5.
All right, do you know the history behind what's called Cabin Row up in rural Montgomery County? Homes there, built for slaves in the early 1800s, and ever since, members of one family have owned the land.
Kelsey Gibbs spoke with one man who's not only fighting the county, but also some members of his own family to preserve history.
They got all these big, beautiful homes popping up everywhere.
There are several homes up and down
Ain't that the truth?
this historic road. In rural Cunningham near Old Highway 48, you will find an area known as Cabin Row.
That's Old Highway 48 right here.
This marker giving a brief history lesson about the Cabin Row plantation.
Callister Crossroads, okay. Right, Revolutionary War, right. U.S. Post Office, plantation, the home of McAllister. Well, all right.
A slave owner named John McAllister freed more than 60 of his slaves in the late 1820s and also giving them 1,000 acres, but they had to go to Illinois to get it.
Yeah, you know, I've done some research. I love research. Clarksville in the Civil War, when the North came into Clarksville, the Battle of Clarksville,
Yeah.
they were like, yeah, we already gave up our slaves.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Yeah, it's... No, we hear you. Come on in. There wasn't a Battle of Clarksville.
Okay.
I don't even know why they call it the Battle of Clarksville. Union soldiers come into Clarksville. Okay. Ulysses S. Grant was giving orders to, how can I forget his name? I got to switch back to caffeine. And the people of Clarksville were like, yeah, come on through. Do what
Okay.
you got to do. What do you guys need? What do you guys need?
The property was then passed around and sold from different plantation owners through the years. This is land that was maintained and crafted by slaves, and it's land many descendants still own today, like Kamal Muhammad's family. But it's changing.
When I come back, I seen the change in it, and it's progressing more and more every year. They're losing their land, delinquent taxes, they're selling it off.
That's right, Donaldson.
And it's a
yeah, they had the ship battle at Donaldson, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Dang.
Here's the deed from 1907 where 33 acres was sold to Kamal's
And you're right,
great-great-uncle Phil Davis. And when he died, his wife, Emily, inherited the land. Now, more than 115 years later, Kamal is trying to keep the land in the family.
I had an aunt that maintained it for years, and she got old and sick and got behind on the back taxes, and they auctioned it off.
Well, it doesn't look very well taken care of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they auctioned it off.
Oh, is he wearing a reparations shirt? Sir? Sir, I advise you to take one of those 22andMe's or whatever.
Okay.
I'm watching this show on PBS, and you got these leftists like Sonny Holston of The View and LeVar Burton from Star
Okay.
Trek and Reading Rainbow.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
And so they take DNA tests and they go on the show,
Okay.
and this host reveals who their ancestors are.
Yeah.
Right. Like, they're all descendants of slave owners.
I mean,
Right. So,
it was a thing back in the day.
yeah, you're off the list. Yeah, reparations. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, I love you, brother. I love you. I don't think so. Sorry. I hear you, but no. Who's paying? Not me. I'm not paying. I'm freaking broke, man. Plus, my family had nothing to do with it. So, yeah, not right. Not fair.
Property records.
Oh, I want Italian reparations. Do you know what they've done to Italian Americans in this country?
There was quite a bit of discrimination.
Absolutely. You can't watch a mob movie without thinking an Italian guy is connected.
Yeah, but that's not what
Absolutely.
I was talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. I want reparations. I'm with this guy now. I
Okay.
want reparations.
Okay.
And I want Amber Marquis to pay for it.
Nope.
You're right. Well, you
I
better
wasn't
get those
here.
bribes because I wasn't here. Right. So, yeah, you got to pay for his reparations, Amber. I'm sorry. You have to. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Joe, the land was granted back to the Emily Davis estate, but Kamal says not all of the land.
What's
Yeah,
strange
that's right.
about it?
That's right, Justin.
Like I said, it was 33 acres, so we don't know what happened to the other acres.
He's down to now just 14 acres after recently losing 2 acres to the county because of Highway 48. Kamal has been paying the taxes on the property for decades and is afraid he won't be able to save it.
I wonder if he knows about his shirt who sold that slave into slavery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Africa, the tribes who went to war and kidnapped other black Africans and sold them
Yeah.
to the French and British into slavery. Where's that shirt? I'm sorry, he shouldn't have worn it. He wore the shirt on purpose, by the way.
Well,
He knew the news was coming.
it's talking about, the slave houses, so it's connected.
Yeah, but reparations?
Yeah.
Right, he could have said, hey, never forget. And now he's saying, hey, don't forget, but pay me. Now he's becoming a victim. I don't care for victims. Sir, stand up. Fight for your rights. Don't fight for my money.
Oh, it's really changed. It's
Yeah,
changed.
Irish reparations.
It ain't gonna be no Cameron soon.
Kamal just wants to help preserve this black history, which is Tennessee history.
I'll never let this go.
I agree with that, Kamal.
These few acres I got left, as long as I'm living, they'll never get it.
Yeah,
In
hold
Montgomery
on to
County,
it.
Kelsey
Absolutely.
Gibbs, News Channel 5.
Just don't ask me to pay for it.
Muhammad wants to be recognized legally as the sole owner of the property. He's requested that right from other family members, says there are a few, though, who would rather just auction off the land and get the money.
Yeah, he wants it, so eventually he can auction it off. Listen, this guy's all about money. He wore a shirt asking for money. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust what he wants to do with it. He wants the land so he could get all the money for it when he sells it because he sees all the houses popping up. Kamal, come on the show. That was his name, right? Because I think he just called him Muhammad.
No.
Recognized legally as the...
As long as I'm living, they'll never get it.
In Montgomery County, Kelsey Gibbs, News Channel 5.
Muhammad wants to be recognized legally as the
Maybe
sole...
it's his last name?
Maybe. Kamal Muhammad? Yeah. Hey, buddy, come on the show. We got to talk. You need a history lesson. Or maybe I need a history lesson. Let's talk it out. Stupid Rory Johnston. Hey, at least we know about Cabin Row in Montgomery County, but I don't know about Kamal, man.
Well, the thing with, if they all look like this little house, they didn't really show the property
Right.
or what they look like in the video.
Yeah, all we saw was the looked like rundown sheds and cabins, right?
Well, yeah, like a barn, but I mean, if they look like this, is there any effort to even preserve them? Because ultimately, nature and time is going to destroy them, and they won't exist regardless.
This is currently a safety hazard.
Yeah, so that's why
People can't come in here and visit this thing.
Yeah, it needs to be preserved if he wants to.
Right. And what does he want to do? I mean, does he want the land and preserve this, which is great, but what are you doing to preserve it?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I need money. That's why I need reparations. I don't. Listen, all I know is this. He wore that shit on purpose on camera, and this is what happens, man. You're going to get educated. Kamal, you're going to get educated, man. I'm sorry.
I wonder how many family
Teach
members
me.
are on the deed, because it gets kind of complicated when it comes to
What's up, Phil
projects
Cook?
like that.
Yeah.
Like the road that he said he lost 2 acres. I'm pretty sure that was a lengthy process, depending on how many family members are on the deed.
Yeah. And that family got paid for that road.
Mm-hmm.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, eminent domain.
Yeah. Well, even with eminent domain, they still get a check.
Yeah, they got a check. Yeah. Justin, it looks like a crack house. Oh, boy. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Amber, you got to go to this.
Oh, yeah?
A bunch of the leaders who happen to have XY
Yeah.
chromosomes are going to be there.
XY, you said? You mean XX?
XX. Sorry.
I don't
Sorry.
think.
Right. XX.
Wrong side.
Yeah. Nope. My bad. XY is the right. Power and Purpose Conference. I'll tell you what. There's going to be a lot of ladies there. I bet there is going to be a lot of XXs there.
I mean.
Right. XYs. But yeah, this is going to be good. You should go to it. It's Saturday. It's March 16th. Yeah. Talk to the leaders. Get some leadership values. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be taking notes. Absolutely. Plus, all the ladies there's got to be some single ones. There's got to be. All right, here we go. Let's do some Clarksville news. Just some stories going around Clarksville. Like, this trial begins for the murder at the Clarksville Walmart. This happened in 2022. You remember this? This was the Walmart on Fort Campbell Boulevard.
I think I do. I haven't followed the story, but...
So this guy worked at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
This guy allegedly was stealing chips and sodas. The worker tried to stop him. This guy allegedly shoots and kills him.
Mm.
And then there was a manhunt. Here, let's take a look at the story.
We are learning new information about a deadly shooting at a Clarksville Walmart. Police say the victim was 55-year-old Billy Eakes Jr., an employee at the store. As News Channel 5's Kyle Horan shows us, there are some unanswered questions about why this happened.
Some of that new information that we've learned is that William Eakes Jr. was an employee here at the Walmart and had walked outside right before this shooting happened. Details in the arrest warrant for Christopher Glenn Clark shed new light on what happened in Clarksville. It was just before midnight, March 1st. Clarksville police were called to the Walmart off Fort Campbell Boulevard for a report of a shooting. What witnesses saw and security camera footage captured was a man in a red hoodie and blue jeans entering the store, grab a bag of chips and a drink inside and turn around and leave. Then 55...
Thieves. I don't like thieves.
Yeah.
I mean...
You said it was right before midnight? I thought Walmart closes at 11.
Does it? The one on Fort Campbell Boulevard?
I thought they all did. I don't know.
Alexa, what time does the Walmart on Fort Campbell Boulevard, Clarksville, Tennessee, close? AI.
Walmart Supercenter on Fort Campbell Boulevard in Clarksville closes tonight at 11 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, after COVID, they stopped being 24 hours and then they closed them. At first, they started closing them at 8, which was annoying because I had to run out of work and
8
try to get
o'clock?
there. Yeah,
What?
in the beginning of COVID.
That's so stupid.
And then they pushed it to 11.
Remember
now.
they put the stickers on the floors?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
arrows?
Yeah.
Walked this way? Get out of here.
Yeah, so that's why I was like,
And you know the
before
whole
midnight.
6 feet thing was made up, right?
Yeah, so I remember
The CDC made up 6 feet distance. They just made up a number. There was no science behind it.
Yeah.
Sorry, back to the show.
And turn around and leave. Then
No, I was calling out
55-year-old
the time that they
Eakes goes
mentioned that.
outside
That's
a short
weird.
time later. The suspect pulls out a gun and fires
he was
multiple
living
times
in a
at Eakes,
homeless camp,
and then
says
takes off
Joe
running.
Pointers.
After police got there, they found Eakes with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Clarksville PD used their canines to track the suspect. In a wooded area at a nearby Planet Fitness, they took in Clark, who was wearing a red hoodie and blue jeans. A .38 caliber handgun was also found in the woods,
That's right,
and
Justin.
.38 caliber bullet casings were found at the shooting scene. Clark is charged with criminal homicide and use of a firearm in the commission of a felony. One of the big things that Clarksville police say they're trying to figure out in this case is why this shooting happened in the first place, and they tell us that they are still working on it. Reporting in Clarksville, Kyle Horan, News Channel 5.
All right, so that was right after it happened,
Yeah.
the broadcast of it. News Channel 5 did a highlight of the worker who was killed.
He was just working at a Clarksville Walmart when he was shot and killed. And tonight, this victim's grieving family shares their side of what happened with News Channel 5's Araceli Crescencio.
It's a loss unimaginable for the Eakes family.
He was a great man and he didn't deserve this. He was the type to give the shirt off of his back. He was the sole provider for my mom. He took care of my mom and worked a full-time job too. There was nothing that we...
I'm sorry to pause this. I really am, because she was very upset. You could tell and everything. You got to turn off the TV. Whoever is behind this camera has got to, excuse me, ma'am, please turn off the TV so we can conduct this interview and not have the background noise.
Mm-hmm.
It just distracts from her message. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be funny or rude.
My mom, he took care of my mom and worked a full-time job too. There was nothing that we ever needed he wasn't there for.
On March 1st, 55-year-old Billy Eakes was killed while working at Walmart. Police say Christopher Glenn Clark walked out of the store with a drink and a bag of chips without paying. Shortly after, Eakes walked outside. Officers say Clark then shot at him multiple times.
All over I don't know, a bag of chips and a drink, or someone who was angry, or I don't know. But
mental disabilities in the homeless community is huge. It really is.
Yeah.
And it so much is drug related, and this is not just opinion. These are reported facts through surveys and reports.
What we lost will never compare to any of it. It was senseless.
Eek's daughter, Emma Nave, says she wants people to know her father was a loving man. A father that always put his family first.
It was family all the time for him. And there was nothing any of us, me, my brother.
And see how much better it is with the TV off? Do you know what I mean?
They just noticed.
Right. Shame on News 5, whoever was producing this.
For him. And there was nothing any of us, me, my brother, any of the many grandkids could ask for that he wouldn't try to do.
She says it was heartbreaking to read articles about the situation and see people make assumptions on social media.
In that moment, we're breaking as a family, but people's main concern was if my dad was trying to stop the guy from stealing a bag of chips and a drink.
Nave says everyone now knows something she's known her whole life. Her dad was a hero.
He stepped in front of him. Had he not stopped him.
Listen, if I'm working at a place and someone's stealing something, I'm stepping in front of them too. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? I don't care if it's a bag of chips or whatever. You go, hey man, do you need help? Maybe this guy was about to be like, hey buddy, can I help you? Mm-hmm. And instead, this psychopath allegedly pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Wonder what Walmart's reaction was, because they do, part of the employee rules and handbook is you don't interact with people stealing, just let them walk out.
I can't work for a place like that. I just can't. I'm sorry. I stop them. I interact. And I go, how can I help, man? If it's a bag of chips or something like that, I go, are you okay? If it's like the big screen TV, then I'm tackling.
Okay.
Right. If it's the friggin' brand new Nikes, then we got a problem. If it's the brand new Trump shoes, I hear you. Right.
I did not stop there. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot more people and a lot more families that were.
But yeah, 12 o'clock,
reeling
that's
like we
interesting.
are.
In Clarksville, Araceli Crescencio, News Channel 5.
What is that girl's name?
Maybe he meant noon.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But he didn't say it that way.
No.
He said like midnight.
He said midnight.
Yeah.
Right. Listen to this lady's name, this reporter's name. No wonder why she doesn't work there anymore. Listen to this name. It's crazy.
Crescencio, News Channel 5.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
Reeling like we are.
In Clarksville, Araceli Crescencio, News Channel 5.
What'd she say? Araceli Crescencio? I'm not trying to make fun of her. I'm just saying it's a very beautiful, unique name.
More families that were reeling like we are.
In Clarksville, Araceli Crescencio, News Channel 5.
I can't really make out the last name.
Yeah, me neither. Ariella. That's not me being fresh. Oh, look, they were spraying that day. Oh, sorry. Got distracted. So the trial begins for this unfortunate happening. Here's ClarksvilleNow.com. Yeah, March. Yeah, 11:54 p.m. Grabbed a snack, left the stores. Officers determined through multiple eyewitnesses and security camera footage that the Walmart, that a man later identified, 42-year-old Christopher Clark, was wearing the red hoodie, blue jeans, entered the store after hours. Oh, it was after hours.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Grabbed a drink, a bag of chips from inside, and left out the front without paying. Shortly after...
How'd he get in, though? They locked the doors. Did he break in?
I guess, sometimes they keep the doors open when they're bringing in all the carts, right? Right? They kind of have to.
Yeah.
Eeks was seen on security cameras, footage following the man outside. Then a man turned around and produced a firearm and shot Eeks multiple times before fleeing.
That's weird.
Yeah, you're a psychopath, bro. I'm sorry you had a rough life, but why'd you take another's? Sorry, your life has been tough, man. Don't take another's. Evil. That's some evil stuff right there.
Yeah.
When police arrived, the K-9 led the officers through the wood line and near the back entrance to the Planet Fitness. And, in the comments, I heard they were saying that it's kind of like a mini tent city over there.
Mm-hmm. They said that wrong in the reporting.
What's
I'm over
that?
here thinking they said 38 caliber handgun, but it's 380.
Yeah. In the news, they said 38 caliber?
Yeah, because 38 caliber is the diameter of the actual bullet, which could be 9mm, 380, 38 special. Could have been a bunch of different ones.
But this is a 380 caliber.
Yeah, it's a 380 ACP.
Oh, I love that brain.
It's not
love it.
Everybody's all mixed up in numbers here.
See, they should contact Amber Marquis before they start releasing stories when it comes to weapons and ammunition.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, is this what the? Robert Nash, our DA.
He's a very interesting fellow.
I like Robert. Nash, I do declare. On March 1st, 2022, Weeks was employed. District Attorney General Robert Nash told about quarter at midnight. Right. Amber, you just won a ton of votes. Yes. Oh, Amber knows friggin'. Here's the thing. I taught her most of what she knows when it comes to weapons and ammunition.
Reloaded, yeah, sure.
But I got to tell you, sometimes the student teaches the teacher. Oh, come on, just play along, please.
Okay.
Please, I'm having a rough morning.
We'll take a picture of my press, and you can say that.
Listen, I feel like I'm eating tomatoes with vaccines in it. Please let me at least have this joy in life.
Is that what it does? It gets to your brain too?
Yes. It's interesting. Gregory Smith, Clark's attorney, told the jury, just like a pocket watch, sometimes when you look at the outside, it shows one thing, but it shows something different when you look at a little further into it. Smith referenced the semicolon, calling it a break between two things. I got a full colon. Mm-hmm. I don't have a semicolon. Why do they call it a colon?
I don't know.
Right? That's the one they could have come up with a different word instead of colon. So we believe that the court is going to ask you 3 questions, and however you answer them, you could determine what happens. Question 1. Is Clark the same person seen in the surveillance video? Smith explained that the jury has to determine that Clark is the same person in the Walmart footage and the police camera footage. That's true.
Yeah, but he's trying to also put doubt that it's not.
Absolutely. Well, here's the thing.
I mean,
you see a mugshot, you automatically think the guy's guilty, too.
Okay.
Question 2. Did the person in the surveillance video complete the act of shoplifting? Smith said the person left and disappeared around the corner. But when people followed, they called the person back. And then the murder transpired. He asked if these were 2 events that were just close in time, or were they the same event? Then they're talking about the guy's colon again. Mm-hmm. Question 3. As you look at all of these charges, has the state proved every single element beyond a reasonable doubt? And that's what like we said, he's trying to create doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
Try to create doubt that they got the wrong person. It was a different person.
And people got to look at them like, oh, Gregory Smith, what's wrong with you? Well, he's doing his job.
I mean,
I know. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I could not be a defense attorney.
I could, yeah, right?
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I still can't sleep at night. I'd be able to less sleep at night if I was a defense attorney. So yeah, the trial continues today. So we'll keep you up to date on what's going on with now we're in trial for that Walmart murder of 2022. Shame, it really is. Hey, by the way, veterans can now get health care at the Fort Campbell VA clinic inside Bach. So that's pretty good news.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And the army, do you know the song? Along.
Yeah.
And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Sing it, Amber. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For where we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. What about this one? We have a rendezvous with destiny. You don't know the Screaming Eagles? Our strength and courage.
I didn't know they had a song.
The spark that will always make men free and women. Assault right down through the skies of blue. Keep your eye on the job to be done. Here it is. We're the soldiers of the 101st. We'll fight till the battle's won. Right?
Maybe.
What about this one? Over there. Send the word over there. No? That the Yanks are coming. The Yanks are coming. No?
No, I haven't heard
Come drumming everywhere. World War I, this was big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. It does sound like that time era.
That's right. Yeah, the boys are going. They're going to show those germs what's up. Right. Till it's over there. All right.
They were actually supposed to, for Justin, they're supposed to be picking a location here for a new VA clinic in general, like a whole new building.
Is that going to be?
Supposed to be.
Yeah, when's that going to be on the? Because they had the zoning issues, right? The questions.
Yeah, they had a couple zonings that needed to be.
There was 3 spots that were up for debate.
Yeah.
Over by Exit 4, past by the Sam's Club. Over by the hospital.
Yeah. Yes, and then there was a.
And then that, which I don't think is a good area. Over by the high school.
By the high school.
By Clarksville High.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Which I don't think would be a very good area. But.
I'm not sure. But they were supposed to have come to a decision sometime in December. I haven't heard back now that I forgot about it. So I'll have to ask.
You got to bring that up.
Yeah.
Ask DeJuan Little.
Yeah, I don't think he'll know.
He'll know. He's at every meeting.
Sure.
I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see DeJuan. Speaking of Clarksville High. You ugly.
Your mama says you ugly. Hey.
Do you know what movie that's from?
Some cheerleading movie.
It's actually a football, or it's more of a high school movie. Wildcats. Goldie Hawn, Wesley Snipes, Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic! Check it out if you can. LL Cool J sings a song.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Clarksville High. Yep. Gets the bronze at the national competition.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't think it's. Whatever. Someone once told me, you don't win the silver, you lose the gold.
Oh, that is interesting perspective.
That's all I'm saying. Okay? You don't win the bronze. You lost the silver and the gold. So, yeah, they had this was in Orlando, I believe. Yep, Orlando, Florida. Okay, so Clarksville Wildcat varsity cheerleaders took to the stage at the National High School Cheerleading Championship, the NHSCC, for their final routine. This was earlier in February, and the competition was held at ESPN. And guess what? I tried to get any footage of their competition.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. I saw other teams perform.
Oh, really?
Other teams that didn't finish third or take the bronze. So I don't know. I really tried to find footage so we could see it. But the only thing I could get is cheerleading fails.
So, like, I play soccer, and if you're, like, wondering if I'm good or not, here's one of my highlights.
Hey, buddy, you had one job, pal.
I'm in the mood now.
Right?
Right? I don't blame her, right? He's the one waving the flag, right? Right? He's the, hey, everyone.
My highlights.
Oh. Damn.
You should have seen her path comment, though.
Absolutely.
Like, you were nowhere near her. That was on purpose. He stepped to the side.
Let me tell you something. I think guys join cheerleading just to touch girls.
Some probably do.
I really think that.
Yeah.
When I meet these guy cheerleaders, I'm like, you're a genius. I was like, wow, that's brilliant, bro. They join just to touch girls. It's got to be it.
What are you doing?
Or guys. None of my business, though.
You said it, but I didn't change your about it. I was like,
see, look.
Good save on the other two.
Their hands are all over them. Oh, no. Oh, ouch.
Hey, buddy. Squidward.
Oh.
Free cleaning service?
Okay.
Census taker. Good day, kind sir. Would you like to buy some Gill Scout cookies?
Hey, stop, ma'am. Ma'am, stop. Okay. Ouch. Hey, it is very talented. But yeah, guys who join cheerleading, they just want to touch girls. I'm sorry. That's what I think it is now. Yep. Let me see that picture again of them. All right, no dudes. Good. Yeah,
it's all girls.
Yeah, play football, guys. And here's the thing. I think I watched the video of the team that won. Mm-hmm. And there was a bunch of dudes in it. I was like, okay.
Oh, because they could throw higher.
Yeah.
And better tumble.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, maybe it should be different categories.
Yeah, probably.
Right. Because these weak women aren't able to do what us strong men can do. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Amber. Are you still upset about the gun comment? How I taught you? There's Clarksville. All right. And I held you here long enough, Amber.
All right.
Let's get some snacks.
Sure, snacks. All day.
I forgot to bring you the cannolis, though.
Oh.
Wait till you have the cannoli next week. Like, you put it in your mouth, you'd be like, I can't believe how good this is.
Sure.
I can't believe that is so good. All right. Yeah, we got to get Amber Markey reelected. All right. You were appointed?
I was first appointed, but then I did get elected second time.
So now we got to get you reelected.
Yes.
Yes. Amber Markey, Ward 5. Listen, this is who you want. Seriously.
Should we try?
Yeah. Justin Nichols' daughter did competitive cheer. The team won the Nationals one year.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, bribery. Gets you corruption. Gets you places. That's what they did. All right. I go, hey, Stacy Streetman, I hear you're one of the judges.
Judges for what?
Cheerleading. Hey, Wallace Red, I hear you're one of the judges. All right. Let's get out of here. Crazy topics today, though, huh?
Interesting. A lot more local today, though. A lot of stuff is happening.
Yes. I'm gonna start wearing reparation shirts with Italian people on it.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I think you'll catch the wrong attention, honestly.
I'm gonna wear reparation shirts with Chinese people on it. I'm gonna wear reparation shirts with Irish people on it.
Say, what about Japanese internment camps? Also?
Yeah. I'm gonna put reparations and put Republicans on it. My name is Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Markey.
And this was a local news you needed to know. Absolutely.